Well, with the new year comes new laws, and one of those laws is important to the health and wellness of our viewers. All foods made and sold in the U.S. must now feature a warning label for sesame. And we're not just talking about the seeds on bagels and hamburger buns. It's added to things like protein bars, sauces, and even ice cream. According to the FDA, it is the 9th major food allergy in the U.S., affecting about 1 million Americans. Now, joining us now over Zoom is Hillary Carter, a food allergy mother and advocate, as well as a board member from Latitude Food Allergy Care. Good morning, Hillary. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I didn't realize until some recent reports how many people sesame affects. And so you helped lobby for this new law in Washington. Can you talk about why this is so important?
Absolutely. So as you mentioned, 1.6 million people suffer from sesame allergy, and we have 32 million Americans who suffer from food allergies from a variety of food allergens. I am personally one of those people affected. I have 2 children, both with multiple food allergies. So I've been working for a long time with FAIR, which is Food Allergy Research and Education, and had the opportunity to go with them to Washington to lobby for this new law called the FASTER Act, which stands for Food Allergy Safety Treatment Education and Research. And as you mentioned, it declares sesame is the 9th most common allergen and requires food companies to clearly articulate if it's an ingredient.
And so for people that don't know, what can happen if someone who has a sesame allergy is exposed? We know what happens with a peanut allergy. Is it similar? What are the symptoms?
It is similar, and this is such a great question because the thing is there's such a misconception. All foods could cause any sort of food allergy reaction, ranging from severe to the more mild side. The other thing that's really important to know is that even if you previously only had a mild allergy, you could still ultimately have an anaphylactic reaction in the future. So if you have a sesame allergy, it's really important to really be careful about the foods you eat and always carry 2 epinephrine auto-injectors in case of reaction.
And aside from just avoiding it altogether, is there a treatment for sesame allergies?
There is, and so that is the great news. There's something called oral immunotherapy, or OIT as it's commonly referred to. And what this is that you desensitize the body by introducing small amounts of the allergen, and you increase that over time so that your body builds up a tolerance to it. The wonderful news about this is that not only does this protect you from cross contact and allow you to broaden your diet, it also really improves quality of life because you're not living with fear of food allergy all the time. And I know this is a food allergy mom because both of my boys have had this treatment.
Now, and I just want to briefly touch on Latitude, based in California, but actually just opened an office on the Upper East Side. Can you tell us a little bit more about it and how they're helping families, and specifically with sesame allergies?
Absolutely. So we started treatment with Latitude Food Allergy Care in Northern California, even though I'm a New York area resident, because I was so passionate about the care that they were providing. And I did decide to join the board so that we could bring this to New York City along with the wonderful team. It started by food allergy families for food allergy families. So the differences are we are 100% focused on food allergies. We provide oral immunotherapy and other treatment options. We can also do multi-allergen therapy. So if you have sesame allergy, we can treat that. My youngest son is getting treated for 5 allergens at the same time. So it's a very patient-focused clinic, and I'm thrilled for New Yorkers to have this option.
Hillary, such important information. Thank you for being here. We'll be right back.